Welcome everyone to Cinema Spotlight. Diving into Steven Spielberg's career, I will be talking about Saving Private Ryan. Stick to the end of this video as I encourage you to hear me out, and when it's over, comment your thoughts down below. If you loved, liked, or hated, I'd love to know. With that said, I'm going to jump right on in. Saving Private Ryan is an epic war film about a squad led by Captain John H. Miller searching for a paratrooper, Private First Class James Francis Ryan, when his three brothers before him were killed in action. This is a movie I've heard about for some time before watching it. Coming out in 1998, quite a few years had passed before I saw this movie. I was in 4th grade at the time, and Lord knows if I saw it then, I'd be disturbed out of my mind. When I saw it, I was disturbed regardless. To describe this film in one word would be giving it a disservice. It's realistically brutal. And I'm not talking about the, you'll be disturbed, but you can handle it. It's about 30 seconds of disturbing your reality, but you can do it. No. I'm talking this movie is hard to stomach sometimes. The realism of this film can be credited as commendable and not some cheap ploy to get butts in the seats and eyes watching because of word of mouth. This film isn't even making a statement that this is just how war is. It's saying, this is war, these are the unfortunate circumstances of what it brings, and what we have to do. And if you haven't already turned it off after its first 15 minutes, you probably would be sitting there with eyes gaping, hands over your mouth, or you'd just be plain speechless. Characters are introduced in the beginning, but they are introduced in the thick of the conflict, which is where we meet Tom Hanks' character, Captain Miller. We follow his character from the beginning to the end, while also sharing the screen with others featuring Tom Sizemore, Edward Burns, and hell, I'll even throw Paul Giamatti, which he was a surprise to see in this film. Besides the gore factor amped up to a realistic 10 and a story simple enough for you to get behind through the cruelties of war, it feels like a piece of unfortunate circumstances of loss, tragedy, and war, and how we feel about our own mortality when faced against impossible odds. Even when that means a group of people going to go find a guy they don't even know, when that would mean that they could probably die themselves. Despite the film's brutal depictions, it's shockingly watchable and rewatchable upon subsequent viewings. I would just say that if this is your first time watching it, it may disturb you. But I'm also keeping on the side of, we're so desensitized by war films these days and other films pushing the envelope because, I mean, it's 2020 after all. I kind of figure that it's probably not worth noting, but I'm basically saying I wouldn't have your 12-year-old kid watch it. It's probably where I draw the line. Unless they're even used to that kind of stuff, I'd be like, I guess, go ahead, but err on the side of caution. But with all that said, coming down to the nitty-gritty, I'd have to say I loved Saving Private Ryan and would own it on Blu-ray. I did own this film quite a while back, but I didn't keep it. Definitely got to rectify that. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you have seen Saving Private Ryan, let me know down in the comments. Be kind, be reasonable, and let's talk. Like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell so you don't miss another video. With all that said, I hope you all have a fantastic and wonderful day. Until next time.